Welcome back. Dr. Shawn Joseph is with us, the new director of Metro Public Schools. Just a conversation. Dr. Joseph, thank you for being here on the night before school start.
Got to go to bed early.
Got to go to bed early because you got to get up early. We've got a couple of questions on the bus route, so you're going to be out there bright and early.
I'll be there
at the transportation station there. All right. As far as your vision for how quickly there may be some change.
Yes.
What do you say?
Yeah.
Is it immediate? What's kind of your vision there?
I think what's immediate again is our customer service and how the schools feel, and that's something we're going to really be pushing on this year. Look, year one is about developing the plan. Year two is about implementing the plan, and year three we should see results from the plan if we had a good plan and implemented it correctly. And so it's going to take time, and I think but what we can expect is if we get our parents and our communities and our staffs actively involved and engaged, and they understand the plan, they're excited about executing the plan, we're going to get better results. But it does take time. I mean, one person does not come into a school district and transform it. Superman and Superwoman are TV shows. It's going to take this collective community to do great things in Nashville, and that's why I'm so excited though, because again, I have seen over this past month thousands of people come out, from the parents, from teachers, the business community, ready to roll up their sleeves and work. And when you have that type of momentum, you're going to do better over time, but it's going to take time.
Do you have a sense of how long you would like to stay here?
Yeah.
What is your sense there?
So my goal is to retire here. Actually, it's rare that a superintendent has an opportunity to really do work and stay for a long period of time. And I got 20 years of life in me in terms of working. My goal would be, ideally, if I could stay at least 12 years, that would be ideal, because by then you would have seen your kindergartners graduate from high school, and you would have had more than enough time to really implement and go deeply and be ready to pass that baton.
It's a tough job. There's turnover among superintendents of large districts.
2.5 years. 2.5 years is the life expectancy of a urban school superintendent in America.
So you would like 12 years?
Yes, I'm hoping to defy the odds here.
All right, very
but if it can happen anywhere, it'll happen here in Nashville. I mean, the good news is in Nashville, the past few superintendents have exceeded the national average, which says that this is a place that really does rally around education, and if there's strong leadership, you can build here, and that was one of the reasons I applied. I mean, I was thoughtful about where I would apply and where I wouldn't.
Let's go to Monique. Hello, Monique.
Hi.
Go right ahead.
And welcome.
Hi.
Glad you're here.
Well, it's great to be here.
I'm a substitute teacher, and I just wanted to know, is there any money out for a raise substitutes?
Yeah, Monique, that is a conversation that I have been having with the board. We recognize we've got to do better, not only with our salaries, but just with the training for substitutes. And, we've had a substitute shortage in this district that we're clearly aware of. And one of the things we have charged Human Resources to do this year, and I have a Human Resources Committee from our transition team. One of the things they are looking at is what can we do to improve our substitute situation. So yes, we recognize we can do and should do better with salaries. So hopefully as we build this budget, that will be something we think about, if not sooner.
And so the bus shortage, that you feel has been taken care of?
Yes.
Do you feel better about where you are as far as the number of substitute teachers going into this year?
No.
Or
we have work to do with substitute teachers, that without question.
And then, I guess, what do you expect, as far as from parents, what would you like to tell them as we get ready to start school?
Yeah.
What sort of buy-in do you want from them? at this point?
You know, I think in America we have a motivation crisis with our kids, and parents being the first teacher can really, I just need you to encourage your kids to not give up when the work gets hard in school. I need you to get your kids excited about coming to school. I have them talk to you about what's happening in school, and listen to them, you know, and you know, work with your teachers closely to work to be a real team about making sure we help your children maximize their potential. But you know, I think too many children don't put forth the type of effort that we want to see in them to be successful. I mean, it's not about, you know, IQ. It's about how hard you work to be successful, and we need parents to constantly reinforce that message that, look, we expect you to push, you know, we expect you to be, you know, reading for at least 30 minutes a night, if not more. You know, we expect you to listen to your teachers and be respectful. And even if you think someone is not treating you fairly, you know, it's your job to respect the adult and come home and let us fight those battles for you. Tell us what happened, and we'll go to bat for you. But if you are not perceived as being respectful, then it's hard for us to come, you know, support you.
You've heard lots of things in these listen and learns.
Yeah.
Things as broad as let's start middle school later, or let's start high school at a different time.
Yeah.
And when I say later, like I guess 6th grade instead of 5th grade, or something to that effect. Did you hear these things, and what, you know, is that all on the table as you're kind of looking at all this? What
Yeah, no,
what did you hear, and what do you think?
That type of feedback. So parents have talked about, you know, can we start school later? And my response was, I do need more research and information on that. But we'll look into that. You know, when they asked about, you know, can middle school start in 6th grade versus 5th grade? Again, that's something I just need the history of why we do it in 5th grade here and what the implications would be. But all of those, the questions, ideas that come up are captured, and we'll follow up on all of them and be able to, you know, be thoughtful about it. But we're going to look at this school district from, you know, top to bottom. And, you know, we know change happens in increments over time. And one of the things the board and I will need to collectively decide upon is, so where do we start? I mean, my transition team is going to give us some recommendations on where they think we should start. And again, on that team, we have national experts and state experts, local experts. We have teachers, principals, parents. So we have a full team of 47 people there to really help inform those decisions. But we're going to be doing a lot of you know, focus groups and surveying to feed into those recommendations. So when we start, we feel pretty good about where we're gonna move together.
So you have a transition team that's kind of looking at all these things.
Yeah, so the transition team is looking specifically at what can we do to improve student achievement in this district, what can we do to improve communications between the school district and the greater community and within the school system. We have a transition team that's looking at the issue of school choice. And how do we move forward in this contentious conversation around school choice within this district, and how do we retain and develop the best talent in America, but not only in our teaching positions, but all positions across the district.
And when you talk about communications, what do you mean there? Is that with parents? Is it with the media? Is it with, what do you mean there?
Yeah, all of the above. We just, when there is a problem, and one of our board members, Will Pinkston, is a communications expert, and one of the things he says that I wholeheartedly agree with is that, you know, 99% of problems are communication issues. And I think if we do a better job communicating transparently, we do a better job communicating the why in terms of as we're doing our work, we're more likely to get buy-in, understanding, and less resistance. And you know, we just want people to have a sense of trust. And the best way to have a sense of trust is to communicate often and clearly. And that's where, again, you know, we got our new website up, and we hope that that's people like it. We hope that it's easier to navigate and gives them much more information in an easier fashion. And that's just the beginning. There's lots of other things we got to do.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll come back and we'll give some important dates for this school year. We'll take a break and be back right after this.